Hey everyone, it's Nathas. Today I'm going to be streaming the Voyageur League Silver Tournament. So right now I think there's about 20-ish minutes left in the first round. So I'm just hanging out in the lobby. So it'll be starting somewhat soon, hopefully the second round. It looks like there is going to be 3 rounds, and then if there's 2 undefeateds, they're going to cut to top 8 because there's 10 of us total, and I think 6 people had a bye. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my deck list on the screen real quick so people can see it while we're waiting. And then I'm probably going to jump right back into the lobby while everybody's hanging out. So just get it up real quick. And yeah, I think we're about just a little under a week or a little over a week left until Gen Con starts. And then the event's going to be on Thursday of next week. So it's interesting to see what everyone's kind of bringing and playing. And then we will be very shortly getting Worlds and seeing who gets the first Platinum deck. Right. I'll share my screen. All right, so this is the deck I'll be playing tonight. I'm going to leave this on the screen until we get to round 2, just so people could see it. I do use the Cersei, but it's basically a turbo upgrade, Forge Seal, Mantis, Krogius, good purple half with Death Touch, Life Drain, and Army Commander. I pick this version of Cersei because right now, with the Nova decks that are very prevalent, being able to Death Touch in Cycle 1 with Forge Seal Mantis, or be able to 10 animate during Cycle 1 to just kill a Dark Heart, can be the difference between winning or losing a game. So just having that extra set of removal can be critical. So in the current meta, this is the Cersei I like the best. And then obviously Corrupt Drone is an incredible card, although it is not as great against the current Nova meta. So yeah, I'm going to put this back to just have it on the screen. I'm going to jump back into the chat, and then yeah, I hope everyone's looking forward to a couple silver games tonight.
In general, you can completely break the story arcs on the Soulbind cards and stuff by being able to remove them. So that's one reason why it might not happen, or it might wait a bit until everybody's gotten their joy out of their exalts.
It'd be an interesting choice. If you could choose to never use your Forgeborn again, but remove the Rumble Spark, like turn 1 from your opponent's deck, or that would be freaking. A lot of people would, right?
Hidden Cycle 1 ability is use up all of your Forgeborn.
Flip over your
things,
Forgeborn.
just like no Soulbind.
Yeah. Remove a Soulbind.
Well, you say there's one card that they can't play ever, or take it out of their deck.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's like sideboarding, the opposite of sideboarding.
Yeah. Well, I've suggested for if you want an even match between people, picking cards that won't be in the game. They always act as if they're on the bottom of the deck, basically, or maybe only during the first cycle. You can get fancier and like guarantee that certain cards will show up, or in the opening hand or not, or in the middle or something. So you stipulate some stuff so that you either you'll make a deck better or worse depending on which things aren't showing up or showing up. You say, well, it's all about the Nova Elementalists. If that never appeared, I think our decks would be fair against each other. And
I thought about that too.
Disagrees, they can say, I'll take that, you get to play my deck. Or whatever.
See, what I wish you could do is you could look at the 2 deck lists without looking at the Forgeborns, and then basically sideboard at the beginning of the game saying, hey, these are the set of decks I would love to use Cersei instead of Nova. And it's like, that almost gives you that sideboard ability, I think would be fun.
I thought sideboard too, because people might feel they don't have a rare enough deck. So if each person was allowed to remove like 2 to 4 cards from their deck at the start of the game, that's kind of increases the chance you see the cards you want to play, and then you feel like it's more even.
That's true.
I don't know. I thought some kind of sideboarding would be interesting.
Yeah, it depends whether you're trying to make decks better or worse.
It's definitely decks where if I could take out the 5 worst cards, the deck would be way better.
Right.
I
Right?
agree. I agree.
I was about to say the Dino deck would just get all sorts of consistent at that point.
I think I
Yeah.
remember talking to Lucas at one point, and he said early on there were 4 cycle or 4. You played 4 turns per cycle, but because you saw every card, it led to more linear gameplay, and the fact that
Yeah.
you don't see all of your cards adds a interesting twist to it.
Yeah, without that variance, then a lot of cards that we have wouldn't be possible. They would just be too overpowering if you know that you can always get Krogius out by cycle 3 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or Mad
that's the
Winter
most obvious
combo
example.
pre-nerf.
What if instead of like your action for a given turn,
Yeah.
you could remove a card from your hand out of the game? So you're giving up a full action, which seems pretty impactful. But
That's interesting.
yeah, I don't know. Like, how much value is there to give up a whole action, 50% of your turn?
I mean,
But,
yeah, I've found that like full board, no spells to play kind of situation. It's just like, okay, I'm just gonna upgrade this card from my hand that I don't really even care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're getting the better version of it. If you only have one bad card in your deck, then spending time to remove it is not a good move, because you'll always have all the other cards to play. But if you have lots of bad cards, then are you just going to spend all your time removing them and then hope to go good afterwards?
That's a good
If you
point.
don't lose during the first cycle that way.
what made me think of that is the decks with Krogius and Arborist, because when you fall below 50, sometimes you're not coming back, right? So you're like, all right. Well, or
Yeah.
vice versa.
No,
I'm
but
at 80. I don't need
yeah,
Krogius.
but it could be a card ability or something that lets you do that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
So something that you actually play.
even leyline vermin style effect where like if you could just shut off an exalt's abilities for an entire turn just by creature comes in, says you can't, like this is just a blank card for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think my big thing would be, which there's not enough time, but I know they have the format for best of 3. Like for higher level events, like honestly, Worlds, I wish was best of 3, so you don't just like lose round 1 to variants and then kind of lose your pairings and not make top 8. You know what I mean? Like at least I hope the top cut would be best of 3.
Well, so for the earlier rounds, as long as you have enough rounds, then you have lots of opportunities to fail, and you can't have many rounds with best of 3. So
Oh, for sure. No, I get that 100%.
just getting more rounds, even potentially like more than you need to get a unique winner or whatever, so that you get a more robust top cut thing where people have played against more players and stuff.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
all good.
That would be great.
Yeah,
Although, like
yeah,
even just like the finals or like
you,
the top cut being best of 3, once you get past that
yeah,
original.
or it could be, or it could be double elimination.
Yeah, that too.
So yeah, so like Ghost Galaxy, based on their experience running events, like they own the game center thing that used to be Fantasy Flight, whatever. Obviously, Christian Peterson's like creating everything and then getting stuff back after selling the company to Asmodee. Anyway, so they decided that major events should be double elimination with side events for people because I guess a lot of people were just drop, and when you depend on strength of schedule, it's basically OMW percentage. Then with all the players dropping, it just gets weird, and the players were no longer in the event. Like that, so they dropped and when they couldn't win prizes and stuff. And the side events that they have is very focused on giving people prizes for participation.
Smart.
It seems like a friendly model. Yeah.
There's also for top as well could be the similar to the way Hearthstone ran their earlier tournaments with the multi-deck registration. And there's one deck gets banned, and then you play best of 3 where you have to win with both your decks.
Yeah. Some people have talked about that. I did actually run an event for Sealed where you take your 4 decks and you divide them into 2 fused decks, and basically you need to win with both of them. So you're actually fusing to make the worst deck as good as possible. The making one great and one terrible is basically a losing strategy unless your opponent does the same thing. So anyway, that was interesting. That event actually didn't finish because we had trouble scheduling things even for 2 games. It's a problem because one thing I want to run is players each bring a deck, and after the first game they swap, and add finishing life totals. So if one deck is basically always going to win, they're still playing it better or playing the weaker deck better. And that I'll probably set up an event for in the near future. And since it's always 2 games, whereas the other thing where you try to win with both your decks is a best of 3. It can definitely need 3 games. Anyway, you know how long the rounds are going to be, which makes it more feasible for live events, I think, than best of 3, where a lot of people end up sitting out for 2/3 of the event, waiting on some games to finish. And there often isn't going to be enough time for the 3rd game to actually go to completion, so it ends on time, which isn't so good. Anyway,
unless you shout out.
Those are things that I think about. Because I want decks that aren't the sort of ones that you can silver to get played. There are lots of interesting things and good fun that way. And
I don't know how to create an event.
As long as you have a deck you enjoy playing, then you can fully participate in some things.
I was thinking about that after Gen Con. How do we get events that are like purposely not the top decks, but just everyone has to kind of agree to that, or else it goes to shit real quick because people bring ridiculous things.
I mean, you could do like a ban list, right? You could be like, all right, these 50 cards cannot be in your deck. Everything else, fair game.
Or you could even just say like bronze at this point. A lot of people have silvered a lot of their decks that they have been playing a lot.
Oh, buddy.
Well, that's what Unranked is supposed to be about. But I just got nearly a couple hundred unranked decks to add to all the other ones I haven't had time to play. There's got to be gold in there somewhere.
No, for sure.
And some people have an awful lot more stuff that's unranked than me. And indeed, the more that people pursue having good decks, the higher quality unranked decks they're going to have. Sorry, if they've been getting random stuff as opposed to purchasing on markets.
No, that's a good point.
Definitely not good for purchasing on markets. So I haven't thought that would work as well. But if somebody comes up with a way to make it work, I'm interested. I do have an event format for decks that you don't want. So
loser burns their deck.
Well, no.
I'm just kidding.
So you bring 4 faction. You bring 4 faction decks, if I remember correctly. You play a pair of them, and whoever loses gets to take one of the faction decks that you played with and give you their matching faction deck. in exchange.
That's awesome.
So you'll end up with different stuff than you started with, and you might actually like something that you get, and you get to play a bunch of different decks. And my suggestion was that you proceed the event with an opportunity for people to trade decks.
That's cool.
Wouldn't the incentive be to lose though? Like if I see Sam has a deck I want, why am I trying to beat him?
Oh,
no,
there'll be some prize. There'll be some prize for winning, but yeah, you could take a loss to get something. But the thing is, everybody is bringing the stuff that they don't actually want.
Well, one
Right?
man's
Because
trash.
they don't expect to
yeah.
end
I
up
want
with it.
all of my stuff. What do you mean?
And this is even after failing to trade things in the suggested pre-event activity. Right? It's just so you see different things comboing together, and you get to appreciate your decks one last time before they go away.
They're going to a better place.
Yeah.
The Viking funeral.
Anyway,
The collection manager tournament
Yeah.
where you have to sort by like 2 spell decks or by greater than 4 dinos. That'd be kind of fun.
I really
Everyone
like
enters and they draw a random stipulation that they have to
column.
provide
Yeah,
by.
yeah. You have to sort by random column and choose the top. Yeah.
Fuck, I got robot synergy. God damn.
the.
I actually have a deck
Oh,
that maybe would work for that.
I really like Casey
you
Kidd's
could
double
have a
digitize
tournament
event.
where everybody is required to have at least a certain number of dinosaurs per faction deck, and the question is, will
I'm
somebody
bringing blue.
have a Dark Heart Sorcerer deck with a Drake and a Betrayer Dragon if you set it at 2?
I'm bringing a Loyan.
Yeah, but Casey Kidd's charity double digitize event is going to be fun. I think that's the kind of stuff that would be cool to see as like a normalized thing.
Mm-hmm.
That card is not bad. Like
It's not.
It's a meme, but it's not bad.
No,
there
it's
are
the
some
best
bad
card ever printed.
Right? Well,
I know. I'm just...
all right.
Hey, I have a Betrayer if somebody wants to run doubles.
I got a Betrayer
I believe it's
Krogius.
Utera. Well, make it more mileage out of that. At least it's trade fodder. Somebody will want it. Okay. Yeah.
I got a
Life
Betrayer
gain
Glorf
goes
Glob.
on.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, let's go.
I like that card a lot more than I thought I would when you played it.
It's so funny.
Yeah, the level 3 doubling the thing as well. I didn't realize the level 3 doubles.
Yeah, and then you got to play with that.
It seemed like a
Soulbind.
decent design to me.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
What's the Soulbind that when you gain health, gain that much attack? So if you gain,
Oh, yeah.
That's what
that
Michael
one's
does.
fun.
That's what he does.
I'm that guy.
Yeah,
I was
he used
hearing
to
about
play
that deck
one.
of yours.
I haven't really won with it yet, but god damn it, is it fun.
Okay, I thought you'd managed to win one of, maybe not,
No.
at least win a match against somebody, if not,
Well, I
a
won a couple
tournament.
matches, yeah. The only thing I have close to silver is my Arborist. That one's getting up there.
I've only hit somebody with an Arborist once. Every time they just forfeit when they see it hit the board.
Yeah.
That's like a small complaint. Is I want to hit somebody with it. Like, no. Deduct your health.
That's the
I need to see it
punishment.
go down, please.
Yeah.
You hit someone emotionally.
Exactly.
Right.
I want to see an Arborist hit somebody and they survive. Be like, what the fuck? What just happened?
You mean Christy? Who else? Yeah.
Anybody.
No one else is that.
Degenerate.
That deserves like a t-shirt. I survived. Arborist. Yeah.
That would be a storyline event right there.
Hey, I tried to do it with the duplication dome.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
185, 185.
Michael, do you want
no,
to add
get
us
your math
to the-
right. 186. There's the no, or sorry, 100. Sorry. You also get. It's more than that. You get the bonus from the duplication dome
True,
as
true,
well.
true. So what is that, 3?
So it's a bit higher.
It's 190, I think.
Michael,
That's
do you
not
want to add silver people into the tournament?
No, I'm good.
You're right. That's a good point. I should probably do that. Yeah, rather than just hanging out.
I just went to my events. I was like, "There's only 4 people in this event. I think there's more." I was like, "Oh."
So you're saying there's a chance?
No, I'm saying none of us have a chance.
Checked
The
in
tournament
everybody.
started and we're out of it.
No, I'm already in.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, there's a
Okay.
chance.
Yeah, at least I didn't need to do people one by one. I still had the option to check in everybody. So
Yeah, you have the option of
but
giving
thank
everybody
you
a
for
win.
mentioning that.
Mm-hmm. I the tournament I ran, I just totally messed up and had to go back and add people.
Oh yeah, I do have to go through all this manually.
I wonder if I can make this Glorf Club work.
Glorfcloud
Can you make your
Ouroboros.
opponent not have a Dreadbolt or a Necrovive or a Cutthroat or any of that stuff?
Just
I
tell
don't
them
care
no.
about that. Yeah. Bad.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Jerk. It's got 2 stouts in it. That's pretty good.
It is good.
Too stout, too furious.
That's right.
Just checked and I have at least one of every Soulbind.
Oh, nice.
What?
I'm so
Must be
far
nice.
from that, despite having like 5 of some
Right.
and 2 of the same betrayer.
Oh wow! Which betrayer is it?
It's like Necrim Iron Lady. So,
I have 4
yeah,
bricks.
nobody's that excited.
I got a lot of duplicates. I got 2 Aetors, 4 bricks, 2 Muthrals, 2 Hive Mind Pact. I swear to God, I have 2 Noatas, but Collection Manager's only shown 1.
I wanted Devour Soul, and I did not get one of those.
I got one. It's pretty boopy.
It looks cool. A stealth, like, pumping creature? That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's
but in my opinion, oh my goodness, I'm tired. You gotta
Boomer.
pair it with, because you have to kill something with the -2/-2 to make it spawn. So you should play it with wisps or gizmos and just kill your own stuff to make it spawn.
Look, man, you only use that card offensively. It's like what's that stupid 2 health thing in
Was it
Undead?
set 2?
Death
No,
Current?
in set. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, 2
It's
damage
the
to a creature.
weirdest
You
card
gain
ever.
2, give a creature 2 health.
It's like what? Why?
Okay. Looks like everybody has done their games. I hope that everybody who is chatting, remember to actually start up Tabletop Simulator and stuff.
Oh yeah, I got a room open.
What's that?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I believe I got everybody into their correct state. Thanks for the reminder that I had homework to do. Okay. So the 2 games that were actually played, Gorman and Rachel were the winners.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Boo! Boo!
Okay, so I will finalize the round to the next one.
Community
You're toxic. Keep kicking my ass.
Okay, I've started the timer. Looks like things were correctly generated,
Good luck, have
and
fun.
apparently I'm on stream with Sam. Good luck,
Good
everybody.
luck, everyone.
Hey, good luck, everyone.
Yep.
Okay, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, do you have a room going, or do
I-
you wish to use mine?
Either way, if
Sorry?
you have one, if you already have one going, I'm happy to join.
Okay, same as usual.
Right. I forget, is it play that you do?
No,
Oh,
4,
it's
5,
no
6,
4, 5, 6. Yeah, that I was about to say.
Yeah.
All right.
Your first lucky viewer to no.
That would have been pretty funny.
Okay.
But thank you for hosting this tonight.
No problem. Well, it's kind of weird with most people not playing the first round, but there's a
Yeah.
lively chat. I'll see what people think about having silver buys or not.
I
making
definitely like them
people-
for the bigger events, but I don't know how I feel for the smaller ones yet.
Yeah. Or we could like require people with bronze sticks to like play their games register ahead of time and play, but nobody's registering ahead of time.
Yeah, that's a
so
good point.
So that could be an issue. Okay,
For sure.
I have my deck, and
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
okay, I'll take a second to look at yours.
Yeah.
I assume it's awesome. But,
Ooh, that Raging Sentinel's a monster.
yeah, that's fun. This is just okay. The prep drone. Okay, yeah, this is my classic Dark Heart Sorcerer deck, which I brought into the Crossroads Challenge.
It's really nice. I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty balanced. And when I first played this one, it didn't work out because I wasn't able to deal with its desire to kill my own creatures and stuff. But
Yeah.
after playing some other ones, using the Dark Heart half, I had a better idea of what I was doing and switched back to this. Okay, guess I'm ready to start.
Yeah, me too. All right, good luck.
And I need to make sure I have some volume in case somebody tries to message me. Okay, you get to go first.
All right, I guess I will start with. I guess we'll go Mystical Polymorpher and then to you.
Kind of a weird starting hand. I'm gonna have this stampeding Mongosaur rage.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Guess we'll go Dizzy and Siphon. So I'll gain 3, you take 3. I will destroy the Wisp to play a Shambling Patron. And then 2.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Alright, so this will die. I gain 1, you take 1.
Yep. Ugh.
I wish you could like permanently move the end turn button where you want to put it. Because I always have to drag it back down. So I like to have
Oh,
power.
good with where it usually lives. More weird hands. Your turn.
Sweet. Start with a Spring Dryad and then to you.
Okay, I'll Dreadbolt that.
Go.
Oh well. Yeah.
What's it?
Probably no. That's probably best. Getting that leveled up.
Yeah.
There was a weird sequence of things that I could have done instead.
Now the question is, I have a decision to make here because I could go this or I could go. If I do this, both yours live and both of mine die unless I decide to place stuff slightly differently. I will be on Forge. So maybe I'm willing to take 6. Yeah, I think we have to be willing to take 6 here. The question is, what's more important to level? Probably actually this. So that I could deal with later. So I gotta look at your deck one more time. Do not there. Mine still lives. Goes to 1. And yours goes to. Yeah, I think we have to. I don't like either of these plays. I guess against you, honestly, it's probably more important just to play this instead. We're just gonna Cersei's Call. And we'll go. Zombie. Alright, so then I'll take 6. Okay. I think we probably have to start with this. That. Yeah, I think we start with a Forge Seal on the zombie. We'll activate and destroy a level 1 creature.
Okay.
Do.
Yeah, we'll do it there. Here we go.
Now this is interesting. Against, probably need to level this more than this.
I'm trying to remember what happened to your Shambler.
You gave it -3/-3 with the Brood Fang and then killed it.
Well, it wasn't. Oh, right, they were opposed. Okay,
Yes,
did
yeah.
we actually resolve?
Yes, we did. Yeah, because I
Okay.
gained 3 off of the Varix Embrace, or not the Dissian Siphon, and then 1 off the Shamble. Yep, so we got 54
Okay.
to 46, and then that definitely all went through.
Okay, great.
Move any...
I thought I'd missed something.
No, you're good. That's actually a really tough decision. And this matchup, I kind of regret not doing this. Kind of want to also play this. I think we have to... That could be too strong with Breakthrough. So we're just going to Botanimate the Reckless Collar. So I gain 2. And then 2.
Oh, wow. Now I have choices. Intriguing.
Oh, yeah?
So it's not opposed, and I replaced a creature, so I just take out both of these guys.
Oh, one of them's to player, right? And the other one is...
Oh, sorry, yes, this one's only the enemy player. Okay.
Yeah, so you could do 3 to one of these, and then 3 to me.
Yep.
Yeah, so I
Good
went
point.
from...
Okay.
So I took 3.
We'll take out this one arbitrarily.
Yep, and then we'll take that. All right.
I have a bone to pick against it.
Exchange
Okay,
3.
so yeah. Yeah, been a while since I played this deck.
Oh, no worries.
Because it got silvered, and like that meant I couldn't actually play it anymore. Okay. Well, that's going to replace this guy to deal 10 damage to you.
Yep, so I go to 34. Is that it?
Yep.
Go. Yeah, probably like that. First question is where? I guess we'll go this here. I'll drop the Wisp here, and I'll replace the level 1 with a Wisp. And 2.
I want that leveled up. And I'm going to activate this to get me the minion.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Right, so I guess we'll start destroy level 1 creature with my Cersei.
Kind of figured.
Yeah. At this point, I guess leveling this is more important, even though it's only for a few. So I guess we'll play the Cersei's Call, which is the only spell played this turn. We'll drop the Brute here. That's what I got. So this will take 1. This will take 1. These will trade. And I'll take 2.
Killer Wisp. Okay.
We have to start. Gonna go Venerable Necromancer here. I'll activate, I'll upgrade a level 1 card on my discard, which will be there as well. Then 2.
Okay. Going to Flame Jet.
This will get +2, by the way.
Yeah, that was part of the plan. And put this here, dealing damage there. Your turn.
I guess we will a Necrotic Walker and give that -2/-2. And 2.
Hmm. Okay. Really product. Okay. So I'm going to do the Stampeding Mongosaur here, which I had weaker target, but so I'm going to take this out.
Yeah.
Actually, just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, because that was going to be fatal.
Yeah.
It survives this way. Okay, so I take 6. Punish me for the hubris of flame jetting, I suppose. And that goes down. Yeah, I'm really not playing many of my spells.
I get it, yeah.
Well, I've kind of begun to hate this guy. I want my own.
I respect it.
Guess in the front row.
Right.
Your turn.
Play a Forge Seal on the Necrotic Walker. So I gain 5 because I have a Spirit in play.
Yeah.
And I'll
Should
activate
have thought of
to
that.
deal 6, gain 6. And then 2.
use Barnes Pact. Take out that wisp. Definitely don't want you going into the next cycle with a spirit.
I get it.
Yeah. Definitely could have been doing these things.
Yeah.
Definitely could have used my first kill on that wisp. That
Yeah.
was a strategic error.
That's the
I
thing
should
where whenever I
totally
play
be.
against Forge Seal, I always forget about that. But it's like
I
it's
always.
yeah.
Well, I'm just forgetting about your Forge Seal.
True.
Wonder what it does next time, other than gain you a lot of life.
It's Army
Oh, the good
Commander
Army
and gain
Commander.
life, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess as my
Yeah. Bad
last
news.
I'll go actually, hold on. Because of your Gathering Storm, I think I have to play this unopposed. So I don't want this to be able
Okay.
to take 5 right immediately. Alright, so you'll do that, and I'll take 6, you'll take 1.
Okay. We're close, at least. That was a lot of unnecessary life gain last turn.
Yeah.
With you planning on more of it.
I'm on Forge, interesting. Guess we will start with a Dizzying Siphon, so I'll deal 4, gain 4. I will destroy the Necrotic Walker to play a card for free. So we'll have a zombie trigger in the back. I will play a free Summoning Council. So we'll go Wisp, Wisp, and then Zombie, so I gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life. And then 2. Yeah. This is 4 to everything, alright. Alright.
Your turn.
So I guess we'll start with activate to deal 6, gain 6. Because I gain life, I'll play a free Xeris Will, which will gain me 2 more. And then as my play, I'll play a Forge Seal on the Brute, activate it to upgrade, play a Summoning Council to get 2 Oak Feathers. And I'll gain 4 more. And 2.
My best move. Activate this. Remove Spring Dryad. I'm taking 16 down to 11.
This takes 5,
And
that takes 6.
you're all the way up at 54. play this.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where's the 5 damage going?
Yeah, I need to think.
Oh, no worries.
Because I now have mobility that may
Oh.
actually play into things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to hit this one for 5. Okay. Now, it's to move somewhere.
Nice.
Stampeding Mongosaur to take out that guy. Okay. Your turn.
What's it hitting on your end?
Oh, sorry, this guy's dead.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I was just taking advantage of my damaged creature. Admitted back. Oh, actually, just a second.
Yeah.
Huh. If I hadn't moved it. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
was
an
at.
8-2.
Yeah. 8-2. We did have a better play. Yeah. This suicides itself. Then we don't need mobility. We just have that.
Yeah.
I should. It's been too long since I used the deck to think out the moves, and it's weird when not having the Dark Heart Sorcerer out. It's not like I wasn't drawing it, well, except in the first cycle.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I think that was a great move here.
Oh, and it's front row.
Yes. All right, so we will start with the Shambling Patron and then pass to you.
Okay. Then I think I need to do this.
Yeah.
So it's going to place this. So I can deal 7 damage to creature.
Yep. Then 7. Oh no, it's not unopposed, so there's no 7 to play as well. All right, so this will die.
Yeah.
I gain 2, you lose 2.
Yeah. Now, let's go ahead and a blaze of glory.
Yeah. All right. So then.
Okay, 7 to each of us.
Then I take an additional 5.
Or
you could technically.
I'll hit this guy.
Yeah.
So if you could remove this, I would die.
True. That's a good point. I had removal, but it was soft removal. So what I'll do is go Mystical Polymorpher to make that a Wisp, and I'll drop my own Wisp.
2 damage going in.
Right.
For some of us, that would be lethal.
True. Yes. It's never too late. Play a Soothing Mantis, I'll gain 2, and then I'll activate to destroy a level 1 creature.
Mhm.
One, two.
Yeah, I don't see this working out. So hit that for 4.
Guess I will Corrupt Drone, take 5. And I'll upgrade a Necrotic Walker. Then 2.
Yeah, there was clearly a flaw in whatever my plan was. Obviously, with no creatures, this undeady is not coming out. Doesn't matter. I will take exactly lethal damage.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, yeah. If I'd had a creature like that wisp you got rid of, then I could have great packed to
Yeah, that would have
that
been huge.
and played some sort of creature more usefully. One. Oh, no, that's not that. That's not the right one. Anyway. Okay. I think there actually was a sequence where I might have survived the turn, but yeah, I was not winning.
Oh, yeah. What was the last
We
card in
were
your
only
hand?
giving Fit of Rage.
Okay.
I got a handful of spells.
Yeah, I feel.
And the previous, I think the previous, or no, first turn of the cycle, I had Dark Heart, and it wasn't. I had no spells, and it didn't seem like a path to victory.
I get
You
that.
definitely climbed up more health than I expected.
Honestly, after the first cycle, I did not expect to get that much as well. I was looking at it, I'm like, this might be tough. And then, like,
Yeah.
the Wisp being there for the Forge Seal, I think was the only thing that really turned the tide.
Yep. And yeah, I've definitely acknowledged that as error on
yeah,
my part.
for sure.
Oh well. I don't know.
Did
So
you even
it
see
was
the Raging
cool.
Sentinel at all? Because I feel like it's obviously not in this subset of
I
50.
did see it, and I counted. I played a spell that turn,
Oh, but it was
and
like you
then
just
looked,
haven't
and
played too many
I
spells.
only had 3 spells, and I decided to various embrace and stuff. Like
Yeah,
it's a great underdrop card in that as this deck is normally played, like spells are constantly being played, and uh, if I don't have the forge, drop it for hopefully lots of damage.
yeah. And I,
Or block something huge, but
yeah,
it wasn't that big. It was just going to be a creature,
yeah.
and I was better off gaining a creature and removing one of yours, as far
That
as I could
makes
tell
complete
there.
sense.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was only the one time it came up, I think.
Hmm.
But yeah, I got some weird draws,
I could tell. I
and
could tell because looking at your deck list, like you could, it looks like you could throw so many spells out so quick. And like I think the first cycle I only saw like 2 or 3, and I was just like I felt like I dodged a bullet.
yeah. Now, things were not set up right. I did try leveling some different things, which gave me non-spell based removal, which I was using a fair bit. But anyway, yeah, it was a weird way to play it. But sometimes your cards come funny, and
Yeah.
you never know when you'll discover some amazing options. Like this deck is okay without the Dark Heart. Maybe I should have just not bothered leveling it that one turn when I knew you were going to kill it anyway. But it just came out with no spells as opposed to with like one or more free spells. later, and I was going to take a lot of penalty for playing it at the time.
Mhm. What I will say
So
is, I was so impressed by that Gathering Storm turn. Like, the fact you were able to remove like 3 or 4 of my creatures all at once. Like, I was sitting there like, all right, this might be the end of the game, and then you were just like, remove Oakfather, remove Oakfather, remove Brute, and it was like that like shows the power that this deck has. And I feel like if you hit all
yeah,
of those cards earlier, I would have probably been done for. So it was a really cool deck,
yeah,
and I'm really excited to see the potential it had just based off that one turn alone. And it was just
yeah,
unfortunate that I was a little too far ahead at that point with the life gain that I pulled back.
yeah. It's always fun to do weird things. I think in my Crossroads Challenge game, I went and grave pacted my own Dark Heart Sorcerer. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, I was worried that the Trigmite Guardian or something would become a threat I couldn't deal with, and otherwise I was ahead.
yeah. No, that's incredible. That's
It left an empty board for both of us instead of stuff that would collect. Anyway, but
yeah. Like
that
I,
was it was a low level
oh, for sure.
Dark Sorcerer.
Yeah, like I think yesterday I was testing against Mandungu, or I think it was Mandungu, where I was just like I had a hand where I had to just open board Botanimate game turn once or cycle 1 turn 1 because I was like I want to level it. Like, 'cause he was playing a Nova build, and I was like I don't have anything on board right now, and the rest of my hand's kind of garbage. So it's like I guess I'll play this to gain 2 life and hope that leveling it up will help me in cycle 3 if I get to cycle 3. And it was just like the most awkward. Just like I guess sometimes you do stuff that you don't expect to do just to move forward.
Yeah. Oh, and your Mystical Polymorpher has done great work.
Yeah, this card is one of my favorites. Like it's weak to stuff like Firestorm or Blizzard Shaman. Like this whole deck is weak to like Cycle 1 Blizzard Shaman. Like because I need to block and gain
Mm-hmm.
life and stuff, and then the fact that you could just wipe my, I would say like probably 50% of my creatures with that one body. It's like it's tough. Like I looked at that and I was like so nervous that if the Blizzard Shaman hit at the right times, that it would just be completely over for me. But if you're not playing
Yeah.
against that spray removal, the fact that it like
Yeah.
gets you a body is
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, when it went out at the beginning, I was contemplating using it just to like level up Undeady, but it probably seemed like a bad plan.
No, I get it. Well,
Uh,
thank you for the game.
anyway, yeah, it was fun. Nice chat,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
still a couple games left, but not a lot of time on the clock. So
Yeah.
we should be back to making content soon.
All right, well, I'll see you later.
It's a lobby.
Compared to Soulbind's like Regia, which are questionable. Right.
Yeah, I mean, but okay, when I think about Regia, let me look at her because I haven't looked at her in a while.
I hope this is people coming up with plans for my Necrim Regias.
I don't think Reggie is as bad as people make her out to be. She at least
No,
has
no,
decent stats, and she leaves
she's
something behind that's
fine.
useful.
You get a
plan is
decent
to
creature. You get a
lose her?
spell if you like spell triggers, and then later some creature becomes huge when you normally couldn't do it. And I will not object to any of that, but her faction is irrelevant. So, and I probably don't want 2 of them. So, getting all the Necrim betrayers, not so good. Necrim has so many other cards that could have come instead. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of health that adds to a creature, and mobility to change lanes. I played against it once and was quite impressed.
Be cool for a Thundersword, I guess, or something, or whatever the
yeah.
bird is. That something that gets a little
It,
ridiculous.
imagine you just had a card that was a 3/5 that had mobility, and it said deploy, give a creature +5 health. How good would that be?
Yeah,
that
it's
feels
a little bit
pretty good.
awkward, but you get to wait till you see what you want. And
It doesn't say that though, right? I mean, like, it has to die first.
It has to die,
yeah,
but then it
if it
also
never
gives
dies,
abilities.
I'm also
Yeah.
good with that.
Uh,
Immortal creatures are usually not bad.
I want immediate benefit, and not 3/5 stat line. When Nova Elementalist is a 4/5. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's not a fair comparison.
Hello.
Looks like, are we all done?
Is that everybody? Okay, yep, those last two games finished at about the same time. Okay. So, has everybody checked to make sure their games were entered in correctly? My loss is in there. I see 2 Michaels winning.
There's another one? Oh my god, there's
Yes.
3 of us now.
Yep.
They're multiplying.
One of whom, 2 of whom are your seniors. We were around first. I got a win for Matt, and yep, more than most, also a win. So, if nobody sees anything wrong with that, other than on a philosophical level, we'll
Even the
head into
deck
the
I'm
next
playing
round.
deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the timer start in a few minutes.
What up, Nate?
Okay.
Damn it,
Second.
Michael.
Just check it. Yeah, I know people want to go to sleep and stuff. So, okay, let's.
Sleep is for the weak.
Okay, great. Placings is the name. For some reason, I want it to be rankings. Okay. Yeah. So these people are all going to be up against each other. We're going to end with 2 people that have no losses. They will be getting the renown, and that they can either play out their game tonight or later.
So everybody else is
You know
just
who
for
they are.
funsies then.
You need practice against these other decks because when some people go gold, they're
Practice.
going to
Get
be
outta
your
here.
only opponents.
Practice.
Good
Good luck, have fun. Bye bye.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hello. I've got a room open
Sounds
with
great.
password play if you want to hop in.
Let's do it.
So what are you running tonight?
I am running Forge Seal Mantis.
Ooh, okay. Crogius Forge Seal Mantis or
Yes.
something?
Krogius Forge Seal Mantis.
Still, yeah.
There's a little part of me that's rooting for you so you get the first gold deck.
Well, you have a lot of control in whether that happens.
Oh, I know.
Right?
I know. I can't make it easy for you. I got to make you earn it.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I won't be upset if I lose because then it's like, at least that's kind of the upside of that. All right. Well, good luck.
Good luck to you as well.
I'm on Forge. All right. Let me just look at your deck real quick. All right. All right. Cool. Good luck.
Good luck to you. Oh, you have so much healing.
I
I'm
do.
glad you don't have a kindred.
That is very true. All right. So I think I'm gonna start here. Then 2.
I'll play a Shambling Moeba.
I will go. See, this is interesting because I have a card I should play. Then I also have the opportunity to be like, if I don't play a second creature, if you have the Nova, you can't flip.
You got a point there.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna play scared. That would be silly. Even though knowing that I said that, you're gonna have it. So then maybe I just play a creature that won't die. No, we're gonna just go Mystical Polymorph or get a Wisp and pass.
Okay, so I don't have it.
Yeah,
It would have awesome if I did.
I realized as soon as I said that if you did, you wanted to put this in front of there because it would have died
Yeah.
before damage.
So, do I care? Do I take the damage, or do I just get rid of your Necromancer so you don't get long-term value from me? Because I definitely wanted to level this, so my spike, yeah. I'm just gonna play the Stampeding Mongosaur. I'm gonna hit 5 on your Necromancer.
Yeah.
And then Shamble for 1. And then I take 7. And then Shamble for 1.
All right.
I'll play a Dark-Heart Sorcerer past you.
So we'll start with a Necrotic Walker, give that -2/-2. And then 2.
I will play a Shambling Summoner. Am I putting it here? Am I putting it here? I'll put it here, and I'll pass to you.
Interesting. All right. So I will be on Forge next turn. I feel like this is just too important to not level. No, it is literally just 1. So I guess we gotta check what's in your discard first. So you haven't seen Dreadbolt or Necrovive yet. which means that's not great. I think we just have to Cersei's Call for 1. Which I'll drop
Okay.
here.
So then I'll take 2. This goes down to 1.
Yeah.
And next turn.
Interesting. I feel like neither of us has drawn as optimally as we would have hoped. I think we have to. I don't have a choice here. We're gonna play a Dizzy and Siphon, so I gain 3, you lose 3. I will sacrifice the Necrotic Walker. Sorry, I meant to go just so we don't miss the trigger. And then I'll play a Botanimate on the Dark Heart. So I gain 2. Then we get the zombie here. And 2.
Okay. I will play the Nova Elementalist behind my Shambling Summoner.
Hmm?
And actually, I'm going to play this here.
Yeah.
And activate this to put a zombie here. And then pass to you.
A situation. Hmm. I think we play the Spring Dryad. Unfortunately, I missed both Forge Seal and Mantis that cycle.
Oh, that is rough.
It
I was
happens.
scared. I was like, all right, how do I play this if you have both of them? Can I?
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be seen. I will Dread Bolt the Dryad.
Yeah.
Yep. So then this takes 2. These trade. This takes 3. And then Shamble for 2. And Rumble comes out.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Shambling Moeba.
Mhm.
And I will pass to you.
Play Spring Dryad and then pass to you.
Just deciding if something's a crazy idea or a genius idea. Okay, I will play a Portal Shade,
Mhm.
and I'll activate it to kill it and give 5 attack to the Shambling Moeba.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to drain you for 3. And then I will use my Forgeborn to make a zombie brute. All right, pass it back to you.
Wow. So those are gonna. That's gonna die. Could kill that. Take 3 if I don't do that, or I take 4. I play this. That lives. Dang, and both turns I had this, he didn't even have spells either. Yeah, this is just not my game.
Oh, you got the Cersei's Call?
Yep. I'll Cersei's Call for 1 brute, drop it here, gain 2 life. And then that's what I got. So this will take 4. This will die, yours will take 7. This will take 1, that'll die, and I take 10.
And then Shamble for 3.
Yeah, I guess we have to. It's probably not it. There. Yeah, I guess we'll start with Mystical Polymorpher. We'll replace that with a Wisp. I'll drop a Wisp here, and then 2.
I'll play a Necrovive.
Yep.
All right, then back to you.
Guess we botanimate the amoeba. Oh, sorry, these are on the front, not the back, right? I think we both.
Yeah.
We flip flopped who's where, so that's in the back.
This is my back.
Yeah, that was right. And then I might use this. I'm debating.
Efficient 7.
No, I think we're good. All right, 2.
Okay, I will play the. And I could just play this here, and they would trade. Or no, this would live with 1. Versus I play this here. You still have a thing. I have this full health. I think I actually benefit from just trading. I will activate this to hit your zombie brute for 2.
Yeah.
And so this will go down to 1. And this goes to 4. I'll play a Dark Heart Sorcerer and pass to you.
Guess we will. Onside Reaver, kill that.
Okay.
2.
Yeah, that feels worth it. I will play the Fireheart Idol here. I will drain you for 3. And I will activate the Nova Elementalist, and I'll Deal 2 to the Bone Scythe Reaver.
Yeah.
And pass it back to you. Sorry, this guy should have 4 more attack.
All right. So at least get to level this. Like gain 2, activate, destroy the wisp.
Nice, you had a blocker that's not going to kill this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Let's
these
trade.
trade.
All right, and then we are all set.
I think so.
So it's 30 to 51. I think here. Oh, this is a tough choice. And you've got what? Destroy one of your creatures to play level 1 or 2 spell for free. Or creature, I mean.
Yeah, creature. Yep.
I think that's brutal. But I think it's necessary. And I've got to try to start pushing. The order of this is going to be painful. Will technically be in. So you can't do that for free. Yeah, I guess my option here is we go Mystical Polymorpher here. We replace the Rumble Spark with a Wisp. And then
He's gone.
Question is, where do I place my Wisp? Probably here, and then 2.
Okay. I will play a Fireheart Idol here, so I'll drain you for 3. And then this is going to get a counter.
Yeah.
And I will pass to you.
Alright, so I guess I will start with a Dizzying Siphon to deal 4, gain 4. I will destroy the Wisp to play. Question is where? Guess it makes a little more sense. I'll give this -4, -4. And then I'll activate my Cersei's Call. Or not my Cersei to life drain, deal 6, gain 6. And then 2.
Okay. I am going to use my Soul Rip now that I don't have any super cool fancy plays, but I want to get 2 things out and I want to chump block this. So I'm going to kill this to play a Stampeding Colossus for free.
Yes.
So that's going to be a trigger on this. And then I will play a Nova Elementalist here.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, that's necrotic.
Yes. So if you want to
Um,
change,
Yeah, I'm gonna place it here.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be another trigger here.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay. So then combat, that goes to 2. I take 3.
right.
I mean, I guess this is free, so I'll play this for free.
I'll destroy the walker and grab a zombie.
So this is a 3, this is a 2 now.
Yes.
And then I will play a Warbringer Ritual to get a spell sprite, and that's going to go to 4 and 3 now, so they both
Yes.
trigger. I'm going to deal 6 to your mindless zombie and 7 to your polymorpher,
And I
and then
take
13 to you. I accidentally threw my Forgeborn in the banish pile. I swear I'm not conceding.
Or did the other one level as well?
Yeah, both of them
Oh, both
leveled.
of them hit. All right, cool.
Because this was 1 up. It had 2 on it. I played 2 spells. This had 1 on it, so it went to 4 and 3.
Yeah, and this one needs 4. Yeah, cool. Oh, it's 4, 3, and 2, right, for the level 3?
Yep.
All right, cool. Good stuff.
Yeah, the damage goes up by 1, and the dice and the counters go down by 1.
So I think, where do we start? Probably this. That. We're going to play a Soothing Mantis here. I'll gain 3. I'll activate to deal 6, gain 6.
Okay.
And then 2.
I will play a Burnout.
Nice.
Get this 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I will activate the Nova and deal 5 to the Mantis.
Yes. All right, and then so far that was 3 spells on your end, correct?
Ooh, here we go. Yeah. 3 spells.
All right, so this will be an interesting turn. I think I don't know if it's going to be enough, but it'll be a lot. So we're going to start with a Spring Dryad. So like I said, above 30, this gains plus 10.
Nice. Okay, that's going to be quite a bit.
Then because I gain life this turn, I'm going to play a Xeris Will. So I get a free zombie, which will gain me 3 life. I'll drop this here. So that's spell number 4, correct?
Yeah,
So
you're getting
3.
a full board.
And then I'll play a free Cersei's Call. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. So I'll replace one of them and then go zombies across.
Plus 15 health. My goodness. Oof. You had quite a strong 2 turns here.
Yeah. Yeah. After everything, I was like, wow, I can't believe I drew that hand. All right, so this will take 6.
Yeah, I was not expecting this to die this turn.
Me neither.
And then
Until
plus to everything else. So yeah, and
like,
and it's not cycle 4 yet, so that's gonna be rough for me here this next turn.
So now I guess we will start with lead the charge here to get plus 6 health. Then 2.
This is a tough turn for me, so I'm going to play a Dark Heart Sorcerer here. And then pass to you.
Yeah. Hmm. So, if I got there, that just lives. That doesn't help me. Oh, that could actually help me push damage because you likely have to block the Spring Dryad. So if I play this, that's going to make you have to think real hard. Or I push through 32, and then you probably play a spell. Actually, what spell could it be? Ooh, I just had a button to change my view. Okay, cool. I fixed that. Infernal Ritual's a card. How is this a card? Which that actually wouldn't be super helpful. Let's see what's in your discards. We got no Dreadbolt, no Ritual. 2, 6. Wow, I can't believe this is the card I might play, because then that's going to force you to have to block there. I don't think... I guess you could have the Shambler. You didn't play a spell. You can have... I guess if that's the case, neither of your things die. Wow, this is like, I think the only time I'm ever going to play this card.
I am stop the anticipation. I need to know.
I'm sorry, I'm just double checking the list of what you could have. Okay, so that's
very
actually
fair.
the only thing, but I guess it doesn't feel as bad. Could have that. Wow. All right. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to replace this brute with an Abyssal Drake, and I'm going to gain 3.
Oh. You've got a good point.
Yeah, because it's like,
yeah.
now you have to block that.
Here's the thing. I'd rather get rid of your Spring Dryad. And I have exactly 7 spells. So this is going to go to 14 attack. 10 here. And now I'm taking 12, 4. Yeah, double check my math. Because if it's not 7, then I'm not playing this.
No, it's definitely 7. It's 7.
Okay. Okay. So I'm taking, what, 12, 14, 24?
Yes.
Okay, and then my Dark Heart's going to die. Okay,
Yeah.
I take 24, so I'm down to 23.
Yeah, these will trade. This
And
will
then
die.
this will die.
And
Okay.
that'll die. All right. Oof.
Hey, the level 1 did some work there.
I know. I couldn't believe I was going to play that card. I was just like, what's the thing that's going to make me regret it? And you've got Army of the Damned, too.
I will play a Fireheart Idol.
Yeah.
And I will pass to you.
I think I gotta throw this out first. I'll play a Shambling Patron and pass.
Okay. Sorry. I was
Very good.
thinking I had an extra play in my head. I don't.
Oh
So I'm
no.
going to play this. I'm going to use my Army of the Damned. So this, actually, first, I'm using my Army of the
Army of the
Damned.
Damned, and then you play it over.
Yeah, and then I'm going to play it over. I play it over here. So now this has 2 counters on it. It's going to deal 8 damage to you, and it's going to deal 8 damage to your shambling patron.
Yeah, so I gain 1, you lose 1.
And then you're going to take it. Did you take the 8
Yeah, because I
from
was at
the?
54
Okay.
before. And all those
Alright.
are in the front except the center.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, I definitely trade with a brute rather than killing a brute. Yeah, I killed a shambler
Oh, for
first.
sure.
That's for sure.
Alright, so then I think my only option is this here, that there. So you're going to gain 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you're going for your shambling because he said this here. Oh, and that there. I see
Yeah.
what you mean, and that
But so
there.
now the question is, actually, do I do this here and give you a couple more life just so you have to reblock? No, I don't think so. I think we're dropping this here. We're army commandering.
Yeah, I mean, if we see the Krogius, I don't think it's I don't think that there's a chance for me in this game.
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes to 2. This goes down 1. These trade, so I shamble for 4.
Yes. Can we actually do here? That's not helpful. That won't help me either. I think we just... It's like I almost don't want to play any creatures just for the sake of... I don't want you gaining more life, but I think we just have to try to push some damage, which means we're going to go... an Abyssal Drake, and actually, I'd rather take...
Okay.
damage. Yep. Alright, good.
I'll play a Stampeding Colossus. Yep. I'll pass to you.
That's also less damage, so we'll go Venerable Necromancer. I'll activate. We'll upgrade. It's too much of a difference, but we'll upgrade the Shambler.
Okay. I'll play my Shambling Moeba.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take 21 damage, so I go down to 5. And you're going to take 10 damage, and I heal 10. Right, because it's Shambling. Yeah.
Or no, you take 15 because there's 3 creatures that die. So it's 15 and 15.
So
that hits. That dies too.
Oh, this dies too. Yes, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, it's like so I'm back up to 20.
And I take 15.
Yep. Now, sadly, I don't think there's any way I can still leverage all of this. I think I'm still going to be dead to Krogius, but this will at least be interesting.
Oh, for sure.
Oh. How soon did I speak? Hold on.
Oh. I don't like hearing that.
Hold on a second. Is this possible? Is this... If I had the other Shambler, it would have been way more possible.
Oh, yeah.
But so I need to put the highest health thing I possibly can against the Krogius. So I have to figure out, what does that mean?
I will say this has been a very good game. Like it's been pretty swingy back and forth.
Oh yeah. You had some two great turns. You're like, all right, I have to spend my entire turn to be responsive, and it was great response. Permanently got rid of one huge threat, got rid of another huge threat. The next turn, the ultimate comeback as
Oh,
far
I
as
know.
health.
I know. That was incredible.
So I am going to play the Warbringer Ritual
Yeah.
to get 2 spell sprites. And then I play for free. I play Infernal Ritual to kill this and
Yeah.
get 2 zombies.
So I take 3, and you gain 3.
And then I guess I'm trying to think. Technically, do you have something? I see you're looking at your discard pile. That scares me. Okay, Okay, so you've got your Mantis. So I don't want to see a Shambler. I got to use this before a Shambler comes out. So I'm going to play a Necrovive for free.
Yeah. I'll get rid of that.
All right, and pass it back to you.
All right, so I'll start with an upgrade. And we're going to upgrade. This is actually an interesting decision of what to upgrade. It
Oh,
could make
I
a difference.
totally put the wrong thing.
You could switch over,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. This was because this is 4 health versus 3 health.
Yeah,
And
you
I
just
was like,
sacrifice the other one.
putting
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to upgrade. Pax Blessing. Then we have to animate your Shambler.
No, okay. That's there's now I don't have a way to come back.
Alright, and then 2.
Okay, so right there's nothing I can do at this point. No, I needed you not to have that. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to it's even more. I mean, I guess I'll hit this 3 into the 5 one. It's not like it matters at this point. GG.
Yeah, because I do have the.
Wait. Oh no, I don't. I have 23 health. Dang it. Okay. No, I was. This is 2 health away from saving me.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Although basically the line I have here is we Soothing Mantis. I gain 5. I start by activate.
And then we'll see your Forge Seal, and then you're gonna play that. I guess it doesn't really matter. Playing the Forge, you don't have a Spirit, so play
the Forge Seal I don't do, but I basically lead the charge twice to gain enough health, so 10.
Oh, okay. Yep, that makes sense.
And then one more time to 15.
Yep.
Then I grab the Necromancer. And I activate the Necromancer, and I Pax Blessing to give that plus 6/6.
Nice. Yep, that is gonna smack me in the face really hard.
Yeah, so I take 3.
So what? I take 32, so I'm down to negative 19. GG.
Good
Or
game.
negative 9. Yeah.
Wow.
GG.
Yeah, after that first cycle, I did not think I was going to be able to make it back, but I guess that's Cersei's call. Being able to gain me 15 is really the only thing that let me live.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at the gaining 15, I mean, yes, you have these massive things, and then it hit me for a ton. I guess the next turn it did hit me for 10 damage. Yeah, so even though I wouldn't have lived this, like the 15 health,
I don't know if he would have gotten to that point.
It was the, it was the bodies and the breakthrough with the 20 attack that.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, that was a great game.
Yeah. This is why it's like I totally understand the criticisms of Rumble Spark, and I lost my Rumble Spark this game. Still was in it.
Yeah.
Lost it to Krogius, right? This is the green purple. Okay, so there's the general Gurple life gain, or the Gurple Krogius ramp with the Forge Seal Mantis, which is rarer because you need those cards all in one deck,
Oh yeah.
which can overlap with the life gain. Yours does. Right there.
It's like this deck it's like very optimized, and it still isn't a guarantee. I'm still at a disadvantage against most Nova decks for sure.
Yeah, I would definitely say. But I think it's very funny that, like, begrudgingly you played 2 bad Cersei calls,
Oh, I know.
and then because you knew you needed it,
Oh,
and so
100%.
good playing on you for that.
Thank you.
It worked out.
What I will say though is that I have play tested against your deck, against other people playing it. So like I did have a little. I knew what to expect a little bit. That being said, me not having Forge Seal or Mantis during cycle 1, and then like basically both of them being like, I didn't play the Forge Seal once. I didn't have an opportunity to level it at all. Even it's like the Mantis is the only thing that kept me in that game, I think. Well, I guess it was the army commander, because we got to cycle 4, so it was the Cersei's call is really what did it. But I was like, after missing cycle 1, I was like, my odds are so low, and then it was just hitting the polymorpher when I needed it, and being able to kill the Darkheart, and having that stupid abyssal creature, which that's the first time I've ever played it, I think, and it's the only time it's ever gotten me value too.
That was so good too. It was like I had, because honestly, like I played 3 spells the next turn, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
so that would have been.
That would have been
Maybe I would have been in the game still. Like,
Yeah.
that might have even changed the game. So yeah, that was fantastic playing that.
Wow.
Great play on that. Yeah.
That was a game. Well, thank you so much, and I'm sorry that you ended up not getting the gold here, because like
That's okay.
I know that would have been awesome. But yeah, do you want to jump into the lobby just while everyone else is finished up? Actually, I think it's over right now. So
yeah, people generally kind of dip out when
oh, true.
at the final round.
Thanks for the game. I'll see you later.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
And I will see you next week.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Yeah. And also, I guess if you look through my collection manager and see if there's anything you want to trade for, let me know with at least like 4 days in advance, because I have so much stuff to search through if I want to trade. Just because I have thousands. I think I'm at like 2,300 decks. I have a problem. Like,
okay, I will take a look.
Yeah, because it's like I'll basically be telling everybody, let me know with some advance. I'll look through everything and find stuff, and I'm happy to try to bring some stuff to Gen Con to make it work.
Cool. All right.
All right, cool. Well, thanks again.
Yeah. All right. You have a great night.
You too.
Bye, Sam.
Right, see ya. How you doing?
Oh, good. We've got the people we need now. Okay. So Michael and Nathas, Sam. Yes, you're the only Sam, but not the only Michael.
That's true.
That's not here. Yeah, Geico Killer. So the 2 of you are going to get a top cut, and I think it's Sam's bedtime. So,
would you be okay playing this tomorrow? Just because it's 11, and I guess like
it's 11 here.
Oh yeah. Okay, awesome. So, are you okay doing it like either like tomorrow or someday this week?
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
Yeah, because like part of me just wants to be like, yeah, let's do it now, because like I love the game, but at the same time, it's like if we play, we'll end probably close to midnight, and then I probably won't fall asleep till 1, and I have a meeting at like 7 tomorrow, so I've got to be up early.
What I'm just happy about is 2 non RSE decks took out 2 RSE decks to make it to the final.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh wow! And
well, that is good to hear. Go on the set. So I've created your top cut. I'm not going to start the round timer. And it'll be great to see what you do. It's set for best of 1. You know, you both have got your silver or the advancement on your decks as appropriate. However this turns out, it just won't happen until I finalize it. It's set for best of 1. Feel free to do like something bigger if that floats your boat or whatever. I don't care. Just remind me when you're done, so that you actually get the
Renown.
so yeah, the renown. Thanks.
Sounds great.
And this will be a good talking point in the whole Silver Rumble Spark thing.
Yep.
Yeah, although what I will say is I cannot believe that I was able to pull that game out. Like, it was a very back and forth. It was fun. That was an incredible game between me and Eli.
Mhm.
Dude, mine, it was just the dinos just kept killing the Dark Heart. That you get like one trigger off of it, and the Dark Heart would die, and it was just like, okay.
That's incredible. Like, I can't wait to play against you tomorrow. Or I guess, is there a day that works best for you?
It's kind of hit or miss. I've been taking care of my uncle who's got cancer,
Oh,
so
I'm so sorry.
he ended up in the hospital today, and so I kind of had a break because he's at the hospital right now. But I don't know what's going on, so it's pretty hit or miss. Usually in the evening at like 9 o'clock, no matter what, I'm free.
Mhm.
So if you want to try to schedule it around then, sometime any day, I should be free.
Okay, and what I will say is, especially if that's what you're going through, if today's easier for you, I
No,
can.
no, it's not. Trust me,
Okay.
him getting into the hospital today required me waking up at 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh wow.
So
Well,
I'm ready for sleep.
I get that. Okay, me too. So I wish him a very speedy recovery.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. So yeah, let's just shoot me a message if you have availability tomorrow. Otherwise, I think most nights this week, up until Gen Con, I should be able to figure something out.
Perfect.
Yeah, so just let me know your availability and we'll go from there.
Yep, thank you. And thank you for hosting.
Yeah, thank you again for hosting as well.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay.
See you later. Thanks.
All right, have a good night, everyone.
Bye bye. You too.
Night, guys.
All right. Whew, wow, that was a game. So this is one I'm definitely going to be excited to watch back. The game versus me and Eli, because this is just a very hard matchup for me in general. Obviously, I've played against it a lot in testing, so it's something that has definitely given me a little bit of help to practice against it. So like, there's certain cards that I cannot play in this matchup, like Corrupt Drone, unless it's like Army Commander into a Corrupt Drone that will let me upgrade something in my hand and like basically only take the 5. But at that point, like, it could have been like the thing that could have killed me if he had some other like removal for it and stuff like that. So basically, there's some cards that's just I have to focus on. There's some cards that I can't level. This actually showed me today that maybe it's just I prioritize Mantis and I don't necessarily prioritize playing Forge Seal. Like, I know the life gain's important, but if I don't have a creature on board and they can continuously remove them, it's like in this specific match, it could be worth it to not actually play that Forge Seal. Just because at the end of the game, if I hit the Mantis, if I hit the Army Commander, if we could get to cycle 4, that can really be the big thing here. But the advantage I have in this matchup is I do have the Polymorpher and the Botanimate, and if I could level both of those consistently, that can really help me just replace either a Dark Heart level 3, a Rumble Spark, and if I could get that in cycle 3, or if I could Army Commander back with the Soothing Mantis or the Forge Seal, if I have them both leveled, that could be useful. And then obviously, as a breakpoint at cycle 3, if I have a Necrotic Walker with a Life Drain, that's something that could remove a Dark Heart. So the biggest thing here is in cycle 1, I really need to hit my Forge Seal and or Mantis because I need to be able to kill their level 1 Dark Heart. And right now, basically I have a 3 cards out of 20 that can really do that. So it's Botanimate, Forge Seal, or Mantis. So at turn 1, I really have to have the Botanimate or the Mantis if they're going to play Dark Heart first. Otherwise, I can't guarantee that they don't have that turn 1 flip. Otherwise, it's just I have to kind of play my cards that could stick on the board. Like the Necrotic Walker, I could play it in front of a Rumble Spark, and even if they kill it, it's hard for them to kill it twice in a turn, and then I could block and kind of try to survive and keep going. So back watching that game, like just seeing, I definitely am excited to see how low my life went and where I was able to go back up. But even just getting the Spring Dryad over the Shambler is a decision that sometimes I have to debate what's worth it, what's not. And being able to proc Zaret's Will, being able to potentially like gain that extra life to live through the turn can do it. And I think it was basically the turn where I had the Spring Dryad into the Zaret's Will into the Cersei's Call, and I gained 15, 18 life just off of that one play. Um, that is, I think, what brought me back into it and let me kind of push forward and win that game. So that's one I'm excited to watch back. It will be on both my Twitch and my YouTube for anybody who wants to watch there. I'm very excited for this Top Cut game. So it sounds like Michael, my opponent, is going to be playing a Dino deck, which it's been a while since I've played like classic Dinos without a Rumble Spark. Even though Cardboard Newt has a really awesome Nova Elementalist with Shard King, and that's a really good Dino feeling combo. Um, but yeah, so I'll definitely have to kind of take a couple deep breaths before going to bed because my heart was pumping during that game. But this definitely gives me some confidence because in play testing, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily 50-50 against Nova because sometimes they have the great draw. There's nothing you can do. But this list has the resiliency to, even if I missed the Forge Seal and Mantis, to be able to potentially push forward. Now, it was really dependent on me hitting that Krogius sometime during Cycle 4. But I guess having all of Cycle 3 and 4 to be able to Army Commander it back with either Forge Seal Mantis or my Forgeborn ability is important. And then even if I miss the Krogius, I could potentially Army Commander back a Necromancer or a Mantis or a Forge Seal or something where I could get a lot of value. Like that turn, being able to get the Mantis into the lead the charges so I don't take breakthrough damage, into the Necromancer, into the ability to pump my Krogius was just a very strong line of turns. And obviously, if this wasn't the last turn of the game, I could have probably brought back like what else did I have in here? I could have probably bought back like a Corrupt Drone instead, or a Shambling Patron to be able to gain life off of everything that dies. So it's like there was a lot of options here, but obviously the guaranteed pushing damage is the best bet, especially being off Forge. But yeah, so I guess I'm likely going to bring this one to Worlds. I've been back and forth about what I want to do, but um, I don't like playing the Nova Elementalist decks because if you don't hit your Dark Heart Rumble and you don't have a great backup plan, it's just you could get high rolled pretty easily, especially in the mirror. So my biggest thing is mirror is like 50-50. Sometimes if they have a much better deck than you, it could be like 60-40 or 70-30. But at least here, with all the life gain, with all the resiliency, I have a chance. And it's probably not 50-50, but I have been performing pretty well with this specific fuse because of that Death Touch cycle 2 or the level 2 Death Touch on the Forgeborn. So we'll see. I guess maybe I'll be inspired before Gen Con, but at this point, out of my silver pool, this is my favorite fuse. It's the one that this theme is one that I was playing in set 1 a lot before set 2 came out, and it's funny that I'm back on this for Gen Con because I swore that once set 2 came out, if I went to Worlds, I was probably going to be playing Nova. But it took a little while for it to catch on, but once it did finally catch on, now there's too many for me to feel comfortable personally. So yeah, I'm done rambling now about that. But this was a really fun event. I'm definitely looking forward to that Top Cut game. Like I said, I will be streaming that whenever we're good to go. So I will be posting that on the Discord whenever it's going to happen. But yeah, so I hope everybody has a great night. If you didn't watch that full game for the second game here against Eli, I would definitely recommend watching it. But yeah, so have a great night, and I will see you soon.